Well, hello and welcome back to Zielonka. Well, hello and welcome back to Zielonka. So it's a bit snowy. There's nothing for us to do in the winter period. We've only got soybeans and they're not for sale until July. So we're going to skip forward to March. We can get working again. Right, well, it is March. It is raining and there is still snow everywhere, which is not ideal. Still -2 degrees. We've got weeds. Lots of weeds. However, they will go away once we plant. And what we need to do is to get oats now into the ground. Oats into 62 and 63. And what I'd like to do... Hello? Oh, it's 66 that we own, isn't it? Yeah, so we need oats into 62, 63. And I'd love to get potatoes into 66. Absolutely love to get potatoes into 66. And I think that's what we're going to do. That's what I really, really want to do. We've got our potato processing plant there, which isn't quite ours yet, but it will be. In fact, what I'm going to do, before we do anything else, is we are going to purchase the plant. £120,000. Does take us down to 168,000. But it'll tell us now what we need. Right. There we go. Canola oil, sunflower oil, or potato chips. It looks like potato chips? No, what am I talking about? Canola oil, sunflower oil, or olive oil. And it looks like it's a different price per month as well. So if you're using sunflower oil, it's £120. Using canola oil, it's £144. And if you're using olive oil, well, it's less olive oil, and it's also only £48. Well, olive oil would be ideal, but we haven't got any olives. We're not going to get any olives. We're going to be doing canola. So, what we have to do now is to get the canola into the ground. Are we all hooked up here? Yes, we are. We need some seed in it. Which I don't think we're going to be able to get to there, so we're going to have to use the case to bring some seed out. If that's alright. Looks very remarkably clean for a case that's been out in the snow. I do like the look of it. Although, it's been commented on that the Kubota looked better. Well, maybe it did. Maybe. But I think the case looks pretty good too. Right, we'll need to switch it to canola. Get the other two bags in there too. I hope this snow melts soon. Now, one of the big questions I wanted to know the answer to was, if we're going to plant potatoes and we create the ridges first, does that give us an application of fertilizer? I don't know that it does. So I'm not going to try it straight away. But maybe I will another time. Right. Let's get the rest of this seed in here. There we go. Right, I'm going to put this tractor into the shed. Over here. And it can have a bit of a good time inside. There we are. Okay. Get this warmed up. The seeder is up in the air. So here we go. Time to... Do I want canola in the ground? It's not canola I want, is it? It's oats. Because I can't plant canola at this time of year. I cannot plant canola at all. And so we want to do oats between now and when we can do the canola. So we can have some more income. Right. Roughly guessing where the edge of the field is. Oh. It's not clearing away the snow, but it is clearing away the weeds. So we can roughly see where we're going. Right, well, let's do a headland. I think we'll get this field done pretty quick. And then we'll move on to the other field. And I think while the other field's doing, we'll have a look. While we get a worker onto the other field, I think we will have a look at potato planters. Right, I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll see you in a bit when it's done.
Just see how bad this gets. I'm 30 something now, and everybody seems to have their shit together while I'm just passed out drunk, and I can't even talk.
Well, there we go. One field done. One field now being done. Just double check that I did get all of it. It's so difficult to tell when there's snow on it, but yep, it does look like it. All good. Fantastic. So that field 65, ironically, actually has potatoes in it, but it does include massive grass section as well. So yeah, I don't want to buy that. What I do want to do... Oh, are you missing bits now? Yes. Yes, you've missed a lot. Right, do what you can on what you want to do, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we need to have a look at potato technology now. Nope, not beet, potato. Right, so I think this is the sort of planter that we want. That would very much make sense. 129,500. Now I think we're going to buy this. We're going to invest in potatoes. So I do want to buy this, which is going to knock us right down to £38,000. But we do need it. We are definitely going to need it. And I know you're saying, but what about the harvest? Won't somebody please think of the harvest? Yes, I've thought of the harvest. The oats that are going in now are going to pay for leasing the harvest or the harvesting equipment for our first year. I think that is probably the best thing to do. As for me now, I'm going to put a weight on the front of the Fiat tractor and go and pick up our new planter. I'm going to try and fill it full of potatoes as well. And that's the beauty about it. Each year we can keep some of the crop to refill the seeder from for the next year, which is exactly what I want to be doing. Might have to get some sort of root crop storage. But this year we're going to need to use seed, unfortunately. This one we've got here has a capacity for 8,000 litres. Now it's definitely going to be the Massey Ferguson that powers this, although this has got 170 horsepower, which I think may well be enough. Yeah, just. So we could even use the Fiat tractor to plant, the potatoes. But I don't want to start doing that until all the snow is thawed. At the moment, that is looking a little way off, what with it being 0 degrees. Although, temperature is on the increase. And we should be heading up towards 5 degrees later today, which is, well, fantastic. Ah, this is because it's not a... We didn't really need the front weight because this is a tow behind one, which is fantastic. That's a lot bigger than I expected, actually. That is really, really good. Really good. Okay. What am I doing? I would like to buy some seed. Or would it be cheaper to buy a pallet of potatoes? No. Would it be cheaper to buy a pallet of potatoes with potatoes? I don't think there are potatoes. Maybe not. Just seed then, I guess. Or... no. Just seed. It has got a capacity for 8,000. Might as well fill it. What's the worst that can happen? Seed's not overly expensive in the grand scheme of things. Right, I'll get all this in and then we'll look at towing it back to the farm. There we are, a potato planter full of seed. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And we have an incredible seed bed. In field, what was it? Can't remember now. thought it was 56, but that's the one we're driving along next to at the moment. It's not 56. Oh well. Maybe it's 66. 65 or 66. And we'll get these in, we'll get it fertilised. We need to get... I think I'm going to bite the bullet and get a sprayer. Right, look like the worker's packed up, having only done half a job. So, we'll see if we can get him to finish the rest. And we're going to leave this over here until the snow's melted and we're ready to go and plant our potatoes. Pretty sure it's potato planting time. It is indeed. Excellent. Well, that's a lot of dust for some snow. I am running with the Dusty Lands extension mod. Well, the Dusty Lands mod, I should say, is the exhaust extension mod. Which is extremely good in dry weather. We might have to put the Massey Ferguson onto the potato planter if that one struggles, because it's quite a hill in that field. And the Massey's got a lot more power than the Fiat. Alright, should be able to go and get the last little bit here. There we go. Let's just check coverage. It looks all good to me. So we'll take this seeder back to the shed. Bit of a cedar drift going on there. Okay. Oops. Got it on the squint a little bit. Well, that'll do for now. Let's see if we can just skip time forward a little bit until we've lost some snow, shall we? There we go. However, the rain is now on the way. When's the rain coming? 5 o'clock. Right. See if we can get this done then, shall we? Right, I'm gonna unfold. Oh, look at that. It's a wider cedar than I thought it was. That's a little bit awesome. Okay. Lower it down. And we will make a start. Look at that. It's actually pulling it really quite well. I didn't expect it to be pulling it that well, to be honest. But there we go. Amazing. The potatoes aren't getting used super quickly either, in terms of the seeding. Absolutely fantastic. So all of these potatoes will go into our production facility, and we'll have the canola. We'll need to get a bit of a loan out for the oil factory. I might buy a small piece of land somewhere and fit it in. See where I can fit it in. Move over a bit to these ridges here. Yeah, I thought we might struggle with the hill a bit. If it carries on struggling, we will go and get the Massey Ferguson, and it can take over. It is quite a hill, to be honest. Yep. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll bring the Massey back. That's going to be better for this anyway. That is our power horse tractor. But yeah, seeding of this field shouldn't take too long. It's nice, long and narrow. So absolutely perfect for potatoes. Which is brilliant. Those fields looking okay. There's a lot of stones in that one. But yeah, as soon as we start growing some canola, we'll be looking good. But at the minute they're oats. Oats is going to give us, hopefully, the money we need for things like the potato harvester. But yeah, as we're up against a bit of a time limit, we shall get the Massey and get this done as quick as we possibly can. Oh dear. There we go. I don't think we're going to need a front weight on this one. So we won't. As it's only a tow behind rig. And then we're going to have to start looking at using the Isoria sensor as we spread fertilizer. And there's a good chance that I am going to need to get a sprayer. I think we'll take the fertilizer spreader back, and we'll get a sprayer. That's going to be the plan, I think. Okay. Hook that up. And get going again. Oh, that's much better. Yes, powering up the hill now. Okay, I'm going to crack on and get as much done as I can. Yes, we may well stick this on a worker and move on to fertilizing and herbiciding if we get a sprayer, which I think we will. Okay, AI worker E is now going to continue because I've got a couple of jobs I need to do. I'm going to go get some more seed bags because we are going to run out of seed before the end of this field. Probably only another maybe 2 bags, but I'll get 3 for safety. So I'm going to need to move the Fiat out of the way and take the case to get a couple of seed bags, or to get 3 seed bags. We pop the Fiat in this side over here. There we go. We'll jump over that. And we will take the case to go and pick up the other seed bags. Got the weight on the back, so it should be absolutely fine. I also have made the decision to get a sprayer. It's so much easier to deal with the weeds with a sprayer than it is with anything else. Which means that we'll be taking back the fertilizer spreader and the weeder. First of all, let's get these seed bags sorted for the worker, and then we can worry about the other bits. The other thing I don't want to forget in this series is rolling. We are going to need to roll the fields too, and at the minute be an ideal opportunity to roll the oat fields, but we can't do much else until it's germinated. Like spray the weeds, or what am I doing here? That's what I'm doing wrong. There we go. Nice and easy. Maybe not that easy. Still, not too bad. Right, if we get these over and into the potato planter, then we can have a think and a focus on what we're going to do next. Okay, so here we are. Let's get that stopped. Do you reckon we could get those bags over the side? I don't think we can. We shall see. Not a chance. Let's put it in the traditional way by pressing R. And then this should be, well, I'm hoping it should be plenty to finish off the field, to be perfectly honest. It gives us over 50%. We've definitely done more than 50% of the field. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm in the wrong tractor. Right, let's get this one backed out of the way. And we'll get this one re-helpered. There we go. Okay, so job now then is to get the Fiat. We'll get the weeder and the jump. We'll get the weeder and the spreader hooked up to it. One on the front, one on the back. And we'll go get them sold back at the dealership, and we'll pick ourselves up a sprayer and some... Right, what do we want to do first? I would imagine herbicide? Well, while we've got the sprayer and the solid fertilizer in it, do we quickly want to go over the potatoes with that? Do you know, that might not be a bad idea. We'll use the crop sensor as well, although I'm not entirely convinced that the crop sensor even works before the crops have germinated. But let's see what we can do. Got 53% of a hopper in there. It might work, it might not. Right. I don't know if it will work. I don't know if it will detect any nitrogen values at all. But we shall see. Right. Turn on crop sensor, Alt B. Oh, crikey. Oh. Oh, Alt B. Right, crop sensor's on. That's on. But I've got no idea. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the crop sensor does not work until... I just don't know. Either way, we're spreading fertilizer. And we can do this for all 3 fields that we have seeded today. That's the trouble when I'm thinking and talking at the same time. It doesn't always happen. Okay. There we go. And then just back down the other side. And we're all good. Probably can adjust the working width on this thing. Because that is way wider than we need it to be. It should just about cover it. Ah. It's only adding nitrogen though, where we've already planted, so I will have to head back up this side again. Yeah, let's narrow it down a little bit more. There we go. Yes, we're not going to have much fertilizer left after this anyway. It's gonna be gone. I reckon 2 more trips up the field for that thing and he will be done. Oh, I'm in the ditch. Excellent. Okay. Well, we might have to come back and do that other last bit with the sprayer. We will use the rest of this on those 2 fields. Not that it's going to really get us that far. But we'll head straight across both fields to start with. Then again, maybe oats don't need much. Oh look, the crop sensor's working this time. That is interesting. You can see it on the nitrogen map down the bottom on the mini map. How it's affecting it. Right. See if we can get this to cover the rest. Not quite. But it's doing okay. Not much left in the tank anyway. We've got a lot further than I thought we would. Maybe the crop sensor's not working very well because the oats haven't germinated. Not sure. Alright, well, there we go. Right, we've got 50 litres left. I'm sort of okay to waste that as we take this back. We will put the sensor down and grab the weeder. And we'll head over to the store. Pop that there. Put that sensitive bit of equipment out in all weather conditions. Right, if we just slot in here and pick up the weeder. There we go. Right, we'll go sell these and we'll see if we can pick up a sprayer for a similar price. Right. Repaint and sell. Repaint, repair and sell. Well, that gave us £27,708 with a few running costs. What sort of sprayer can we get for that? Ooh. Got some premium expansion sprayers, but they are definitely out of my price range for now. I think this Hardy Mega is going to have to be the one. As always. We'll buy that. And we'll get a couple of herbicide. Refillable? Ooh. Not really sure what that means. Well, let's find out. Alright. That's odd. Got 2,000 litres of herbicide there. Why can't I fill it? Go out of range and then back into range. Nope. Do I have to take the lid off? Nope. That's interesting. What do I do with this then? Well, I've spent a good while on it now. I've bought a non-refillable pallet, and I still can't get the herbicide into the sprayer. I've checked all my key bindings and everything. I actually can't find. Excuse me. I actually can't find a key binding for refill tool. Well, we'll forget that then. But the potatoes are all in. which cracking news. Let's get all this folded away. 11% in it. It's a good job we went and got those extra seed bags. But yeah, next year we'll be using some of the crop that comes off this field as seed for the following year, which will be good. We'll have to keep it in some crates or something, some potato crates, which is good. But for now, this is going to have to go into the shed, be put away until this time next year, because we won't need to plant potatoes again this year. So we're going to back it in and put it in the corner of the shed. As for the sprayer, we weren't going to use it until next time anyway. But I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of research and find out what's going on there, because it's not good at all. Can't refill it. I could refill this fine earlier. It can't be key bindings, because I could refill this fine using R earlier. In terms of seed, I just don't know. Tell you what, let's just put it straight back here. Nothing else is going to go in that side anyway. And we'll disconnect it. Lovely stuff. Okay, so. Yes, I really don't know what to do about this. Really don't know at all. But I'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.